Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to a new video. But before we get into it, I would like to take a moment to say thank you to all my channel members whose names are appearing on screen now. If you wish to become a channel member and support the channel, you can do so by clicking the link in the description. The first tier will get your name on screen at the beginning of reaction videos. The second tier will get your name on screen plus access to bi-weekly members only live streams. And the third tier will get you all of that plus a members only video on the weeks where I'm not live streaming. Usually these videos are live updates or get ready with me style videos, but sometimes it's recipes or training things. It depends really. You obviously don't have to become a member to support the channel. Just by simply watching, you are supporting the channel. But if you want to send a super thanks, you can do so too. And you can always comment, like and subscribe if you wish to support the channel further. Now, let's get into the video. Starting. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ilona. I'm also a Chikara Transformations. I'm an online health and fitness coach and I'm also a bodybuilder. And I just filmed the whole reaction and realized that I didn't record any audio at all. Either from my microphone or from the screen record. Ah, Violet! So, oh, my cat just like tried to grab something in the cord and she stuck her nails into my stomach. So here we are, making another video. I did a reaction to Fat Sapphic Bro. And basically, it wasn't, to be honest, it wasn't the best reaction, so it's not the end of the world. But as I was going through their videos, I found the glorifying obesity hashtag. And first of all, how is it okay on TikTok to literally have a hashtag that says glorifying obesity, yet if you want to talk about other eating disorders, you have to be very cryptic about it and that stuff gets taken down. And even like, I believe transformation pictures and stuff like that can be seen as like fat phobic. It's very interesting how TikTok has an agenda in terms of like being obese is totally fine. And you know, having that sort of agenda or that propaganda around health at every size is completely fine. But to have opinions or to talk about other disordered eating situations is not okay. I find that very bizarre, very bizarre. But besides that point, I think we'll look at this hashtag of glorifying obesity because apparently it's a thing, as is fat talk, and we'll go from there. But before we get into it, if you want to be part of my 8 weeks transformation program, then feel free to inquire. It's a transformation program because of the fact that I call it a transformation program because it's not about just weight loss. I can help you lose weight in a healthy manner. You will probably eat more food than you ever have done. But I also write plans for people that are trying to build muscle, gain weight, and a lot of it is actually around just instilling better eating habits, lifestyle habits, ways of thinking, etc. So you can buy just training and nutrition plans with a welcome pack for an 8-week period at any time. Or you can be part of the actual competition where there is a cash prize to be won at the end for the best transformations that will be voted by my Instagram audience. And the next round for that with check-ins or without check-ins and like weekly live streams, etc. that will start on the 16th of January. My email is in the description down below, so email me on that for more information. Now, let's get into this. And hopefully not waste any more of a bloody time. It's nothing worse, isn't it, when you do like work and then like you can't use it. I hate wasting time, I really do. It's like a proper pet peeve of mine. And I'm getting a bit chilly, so I'm going to turn on my heating here. Let's do that too. So the first one here, love the confidence, hate the glorification of disease. Responsible for 20% of the American healthcare spending.
Just a reminder that I am very fat and very sexy. And I am 100% glorifying obesity.
Okay. She is pretty. However, you know, it's not cool. Like this is not really addressing the point that this person makes. If 20% of the healthcare spending goes on people with obesity, it's kind of, you should not want to be part of those numbers, right? I don't understand why people are so like desperate to be unhealthy. It's very weird to me.
Just a reminder that I am...
You know how we always joke about with certain people that they do like the ceiling angles to look skinnier? This is literally, she mounted her camera on a fucking satellite by the looks of things.
I'm very fat and very sexy. And I am 100% glorifying obesity. And there's nothing you can do about it.
It's a little scary, isn't it? Wow. But apparently this is a thing, I guess. this what's it called? The audio that they're not voice noting, the audio that they're lip syncing. And I think she's scary not because she's big, but just the way she's looking in terms of like the look from her eyes and her trying to be sexy when she isn't. I think that's scary. I only wear press-on nails for photo shoots. I can't function with these things.
My zipper's stuck. I don't think I can get it with these nails. I'm gonna have to take them off.
I mean, I would say like that is a problem that we all incur regardless of size. I have to keep my nails at this sort of length. Any longer, I keep snapping them, training, opening things. I do like having somewhat longer nails, not like that, but somewhat longer, but I just can't. I'm too active with my hands. Holy moly. It must be so uncomfortable to navigate life with such a big belly, right? How can you even reach yourself properly? And I know that's like maybe gross to think about, but the reality is that, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of like fixated with my personal hygiene. And like, I just can't imagine you can like this, like taking care of yourself must be so hard. Like even just putting on your shoes, bending over, doing anything with such a big belly in the way, like it can't, you're making your life so much harder, surely.
Just a reminder that I am very fat and very sexy. And I am 100% glorifying obesity.
The thing with these TikToks is like they're so cringy because a lot of them don't even know how to lip sync properly. They're always like out of time and it just looks weird. When random men on the internet tell me to lose weight because fat women aren't hot.
I mean, who is Todd? I don't have to.
I mean, random men have opinions on everything all the time. Like it happens to me, telling me that I'm like too muscular. I actually matched a guy on Tinder the other day that like messaged me on Instagram asking me if I'm like transgender. And I'm like, bro, just because you don't lift or like you're not as muscular as me, that doesn't mean that I'm transgender or I'm born a male. I just have big muscles for a female.
This person says a lot of smaller people choose to sit in the wider chairs at doctors and hospitals, leaving me to either ask them to move or sit in pain.
I did a reaction to this person, but I ended up obviously not using it because you haven't seen it. And like I said, the audio didn't work. Yeah, so the wider chairs, I understand if there is wider chairs there for people that are super morbidly obese, you shouldn't really sit in them, in my opinion. It's a bit like parking in a disabled parking spot. You shouldn't do that either. Those spots are reserved for certain people, right? So, but look, you can sit in it, but if you then see somebody coming that is a larger person and that will require all of that seat space? Yeah, whatever, it's a word now. Then, yeah, let them just sit in it, I think, absolutely.
This is something that infuriates me. So thin people will talk about how thin privilege is fake. They will talk about how fat phobia is fake. They will talk about how we should not be accommodated as fat people. And then they will literally take everything meant for us. And it is absolutely...
How dare you?
Absolutely infuriating. Like, if you're small and you see that there is one fucking chair that's extra wide, take your skinny ass and sit in any other fucking chair.
I think you can sit in it, but if you see somebody coming that needs that chair, just move. That's just my thoughts. If nobody's using the chair, why can't you sit in it? That's just my opinion.
In the entire goddamn building, and leave the double wide chair, the one double wide chair they have, for fat asses like me, please. Like, it is absolutely fucking infuriating to constantly be told that fat phobia is fake and that thin privilege is fake, blah, 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 and then see skinny bitches sitting in these fucking double wide chairs. It literally...
I don't think that that's necessarily fat phobia or fat privilege, skinny privilege. I think it's just people just not thinking about others. And a lot of people don't think about others all the time because people are selfish. And that's not a skinny problem, that's not a big problem, that's not a color problem. It's just people are really fucking selfish and very inconsiderate. And they just don't think about other people, unfortunately.
Really drives me nuts. Or seeing like two thin people sitting in the double wide chair, and I'm just like, no, it's not for couples, it's for fat people. Like, there are
Can you imagine being so big that two adults can sit literally in one chair that is meant for... That's just crazy. It's like you are the size of two like human adults. That's crazy.
Literally every other chair in the building is made for you, and you can't save these chairs for fat people. It's absolutely infuriating. Similarly to, like, you know, when people thrift clothes and they take all of the bigger sizes, even though they literally could pick from anything in the store, leaving poor fat people completely screwed and unable to find clothes at thrift stores. Like, it's so frustrating. Thank you for this.
Let's talk about promoting obesity and how it's absolutely just junk propaganda. Fat creators aren't out here giving their 15 steps to get that fat bod by summer.
Yes, glorifying breathing problems, heart attacks, and immobility, and dying before 50. So I was reading this, and I don't know what the hell she's showing. What is she making?
Absolutely just junk propaganda. Fat creators aren't out here giving...
Blended vanilla, whole milk, milk yogurt?
Giving their 15 steps to get that fat bod by summer.
Cookie butter, yeah, that's gonna make for a healthy shake for sure.
Or our hot 8 tips to getting fat quick.
Coconut milk, add some more fat, yep.
I have never seen a fat creator selling products to help
more sugar, why not?
People get fat. And there is certainly no $72 billion
Bananas, yeah, okay, more sugar.
dollar industry in the US alone to help people get fat. What you actually are calling promoting obesity is just fat people not hating themselves and in fact having the audacity to like and celebrate themselves, which is promoting absolutely nothing other than self-love, which by
I'm literally not listening to what this woman is saying in the background.
the way is good for your mental health no matter what
I'm just trying to figure out the calories of this healthy shake.
body you have. And hey, if you care so much about what other people are eating, start fighting against food deserts. Start pushing the government to subsidize fresh fruit and veggies so they're more financially accessible than high-fat, high-sugar foods. Start pushing for cooking and nutrition classes in all schools, no matter the zip code. And you better start fighting for universal health care so we can have more preventative medicine. But you won't do that because it was always just about hating.
I mean, that shake is like at least, I mean, that banana is probably 100 to 150 calories. Dates are really high in calories. Like, I think they're good for you, for that, like for your movements, bowel movements and stuff, but very high in sugar. Then we've got the yogurt, which is going to be high in sugar as well, because it's not an actual protein yogurt. It's not going to have any protein in it. It's just going to be sugar and fat pretty much, with a little bit of proteins. What else did you have? Some other things. Like, I reckon this is maybe 500-600 calorie shake. Do you know how much food I can eat for that? How much chicken and rice? A lot.
Eating fat people.
Which, if you're curious to see how I eat, I do film a lot of full days of eating. So, you know, I'm not just somebody that sits here with opinions. I'll show you what I do in my day-to-day life. And I don't pretend to eat super healthy all the time either, unless I am in my prep. Then I'm super strict. But if I'm not prepping, I'm fairly flexible with my diet.
Just a reminder that I am very fat.
Today I'd like to take a moment to glorify obesity. Ooh,
You would look so pretty if you lost 100 pounds.
ooh, yes.
She would though. I mean, like, you know, it's just a personal preference, isn't it? I know that I can only refer to myself because I look extreme, and a lot of people don't find that attractive. They will say you would look more pretty if you weren't so muscular, which is maybe true.
It can be really
for them, but as long as you like the way you look, that's all that matters. I mean, that is impressive what she's doing there. That is hard to do, and I don't know if I could do it. So yes, fair enough. This is hard, and many trolls could never.
First and foremost, you need to understand that obesity means overeaten, something like.
No, obesity means excess body fat, and usually that comes from overeating. But being obese just means that you have excess body fat.
Right, if you do too much of anything, it can be seen as bad. Too little of anything can be seen as bad. Right, but what if I told you? Fat people are human. Just this crazy concept. Allow me to introduce this concept to you. It's the same kind of weirdness when someone promotes, you know, homosexuality. And people get offended because they're like, well, you don't see straight people shoving it down your face. Yes, we do. It's heteronormativity. We live in a society with a beauty standard of thin bodies if you live in the Western, you know, beauty standard.
Yes, thin bodies are, or healthy bodies are the standard, because we should all strive to want to be healthy and be productive human beings. And part of that is being physically and mentally well. And part of being physically well is to not have excess body fat and eating right and exercising. You know, that's kind of all part of it. Obviously, you can still be unwell and be in a smaller body, but yeah, normally speaking, a healthy body is a healthy weight.
Standard. And for some reason, people get really offended when fat people exist happily in their bodies and when they glorify obesity. Nobody's ever glorifying anything. You literally missed the point of the video if you thought that. But someone existing in their bodies is, again, not promoting anything. I'll leave you with one thought. Why does my body offend you and give you the right to treat me subhumanly?
Today I'd like to take a moment to glorify obesity. Ooh, ooh, yes. Today I'd like to take...
These TikToks are just so cringe, aren't they? That's the thing.
Today I'd like
They make me cringe watching it.
Today I'd like to take a moment to glorify obesity. Ooh.
Well, I'm not too sure about the girl with the rainbow hair's makeup. Hey, baby girl. It's a bit scary looking. Hi, Missy. Are you waking up now? Are you waking up now? Yeah, it's about time we're going to go for a walkie soon, isn't it? Yeah, that's why you're waking up. Oh, so nice with the head scratches. You like them the most, don't you? Yes, you like these the most. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, your sister's being a naughty girl over there, playing with something. Oh, there we go. Good girl.
It's another. Because the fat folks love the last one, this is another what I eat in a day as a fasting.
I like what I eat in a day, so this will be a fun one for me.
I'm eating whatever the hell I want. I started my morning with some iced coffee and creamer. For breakfast, I had hash browns and some French toast topped with some sugar. For lunch, I made myself a cream.
Oh, that's cinnamon sugar. Looks nice on the French toast. This looks nice, like a grilled cheese by the looks of things.
That had bacon, ranch, turkey, and some cheese on it. Super delicious. Also a side of applesauce. For a snack, I had a bagel and peanut butter. For dinner, I did breakfast again with bacon and pancakes with a little bit of syrup. I had an ice cream cup, and then I got a late night snack of Taco Bell because I can.
I mean, I like all of those things too. I just don't eat them very often or all in the same day because it is unhealthy and it is definitely something that causes obesity. I think a lot of people eat like this on a regular basis and they're like, oh, they don't understand why I'm big. It's like, this is probably why. But I can't hate people like that. Though at the end of the day, if you want to be big like that and eat like that, then so do you. Just don't. My main thing is like, don't deny that it's unhealthy to be morbidly obese, because it is, and don't deny that it has repercussions on society in terms of just the general cost and the burdens. Like, but you know, this is an issue. But at the same time, if you want to be big, then and you can afford it and you can keep working and you're not relying on welfare and stuff like that, then who am I to judge, really? I'm still going to have to make videos on it, so I'm still going to judge. Oh, we've got another one, another what I eat today.
Diet. I went to Dutch Bros, I got a mocha freeze with oat milk, and then went to Off the Griddle. I got their wings and a chorizo burrito and some mac and cheese. Then I went...
Oh, holy moly, that person ate all of that in one go. Hold on. So we have here, this is one meal. So you have fries here with whatever this is. Off the Griddle buffalo chips and wings. I mean, like, they're not wings because it's a vegan place, right? I think so anyway. And then we have this. Look at the size of that fucking tortilla though. That burrito, that's massive. And those chips. And that mac and cheese. Holy crap, that's like, it has to be like 2,500 to 3,000 calories just in that meal alone. I reckon 2.5.
And some mac and cheese. Then we went to Boxcar Pizza and... I
mean, that looks quite nice though.
We got the steak and the cheeseburger pizza. What I eat here is...
Oh my god. She's vegan. It doesn't look very vegan though. I'm confused. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go. Comment, like, subscribe. Dislike the video if you disliked it. Let me know down below why. Still curious as to why why we can literally glorify obesity, but you can't talk about any other eating disorders on TikTok. I don't know. It is what it is. Regardless, insert A. Insert your favorite fast food emoji down below if you've made it this far. Comment, like, subscribe, dislike the video if you disliked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.